Okay, you guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel, family. You already know what time it is. Gang. We in this thing. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button to be a part of the crew. Smash that like button to see what it do. Okay, so this is a message to the chosen ones. Whenever you fully unlock and wake up, it can be a very scary moment because that's whenever you start to realize everything, like even the people that are around you in terms of like family, even relationship wise. uh those people can be agents. You know, those people were placed in your life for a reason, and that reason is to make sure that you do not wake up. So back in November and December, I was awakening, and I had fully awakened after I had smoked some weed. That's whenever I fully unlocked myself, but I still wasn't aware of what was going on or who I was all the way. And that's why I was putting out all these videos. And once my person that I was in a relationship with for years had seen that I was awakened and that I had unlocked myself, this person was very aware of who I was. So that's why in November and December, I had that situation to where I was no longer on YouTube, because this person ended up calling the cops on me. They ended up calling from the cops ended up calling the ambulance. I ended up getting injected with Helidol. After that, I was transferred to the hospital. Then from the hospital, they injected me with Helidol again, and I was transferred to Sun Behavioral Mental Facility. And as you guys know, as the chosen ones, whenever you go to these mental facilities, you guys already know who runs these mental facilities. So you're in there with those individuals, higher up individuals. And these individuals do not want you to unlock your full potential. They do not want you to be free, you know, because they already know what is to come in terms of prophecy wise. And it's also one of those things to where, as the chosen ones, a lot of times we will end up having situations to where we are no longer with our family, in terms of like your mother, your father, because those individuals are also agents as well. So once I went to this mental facility, I was not able to get out unless I was had somebody else come and get me out. And I had to convince my mom to come and get me out, who she did not want to do that at all. But I had to convince her to come and get me out. So by December 11th, that's whenever she had came and got me out. But she signed off on all my paperwork. So it was one of those things to where even though she got me out, she was still able to send me back if she felt like she wanted to. And I noticed that once I got out the facility, she tried to give me all these rules. Like I was no longer able to do my tarot cards. I was no longer able to talk about spirituality anymore. She wanted me to assimilate into society, into the matrix. And she was pushing for that even more. But it's one of those things to where, based upon me being the person that I am, I'm not able to do that in the way that she wanted me to do. So she started to get more frustrated, and I started to see how she was getting more frustrated. And that's whenever I ended up leaving. And it's one of those things to where these people do not want for you to leave. They want for you to stay under their control. So they will still try and put you in compromising situations, which was what she was doing. So I had to fully leave and just be all the way away from her, because of the fact that she was able to send me back if need be to Sun Behavioral. And the person that I was in a relationship for years also is on my paperwork and is able to send me back as well. So that's whenever I had to just say, you know what, I have to fully step away from this individual, because things are getting dangerous in terms of compromising my freedom. And I started to see it. And the more that you open up and unlock, and you start to see who people really are, because it's like you will start to see people's spirits. And whenever you're one of the chosen ones, a lot of times you end up having to separate from your family because of this reason. Because they do not want you to be awake all the way. They do not want you to realize what is going on. And it was, so like I said, it was my husband that ended up sending me there. And I noticed that whenever the cops was called, he was standing outside just like smiling about it. So it's like one of those things to where they will put you through a humiliation type of ritual. And it's so much that goes on with the chosen ones in terms of the shit that we go through. So that's why we operate the way that we do. That's why whenever it comes to certain individuals, we don't even mix with them, you know what I'm saying? Because we can already see their spirits, or we can already see who they are. So yeah, you just have to be careful. And like I said, a lot of times you end up having to separate from your family. And now that I sit back and think about it, like my mom, like all the time, she would be like, you have eyes like a cat. Like she's told me that since I was little, is that I have eyes like a cat. And like now that I'm fully awakened and I know who I am in terms of the reincarnated spirit, it makes sense. Because like I said, I am goddess Aset or Basset and goddess Isis reincarnated. So she already knew, you know, from me being young, who I was going to become. And like I said, these people, they already know, they're already agents. And the more that you grow into your spirituality, the more agitated that their spirit becomes, because you are fully unlocking and awakening, and they do not want that. So you just have to be very aware of situations and just what you're getting into in terms of relationship wise. So comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.